A sacrifice in chess is when you temporarily give up something in exchange for something better. Sometimes you know exactly what you are getting, and sometimes you don't. Let's look at a few sacrifices. In this position, white can sacrifice a piece for a guaranteed checkmate. It's a sacrifice only because you are giving something away for a less than even trade of material. But it's obviously the right move because it's checkmate on the next move. Can you find the move? That's right, queen to e8. White sacrifices a queen in order to eliminate black's only defender of the back rank, the rook on a8. After rook takes e8, white delivers checkmate on the next move with rook takes e8. Checkmate. Let's take a look at another position. You might also temporarily sacrifice something in order to gain a larger material advantage a few moves later. In this position, black gives something up for something better just a few moves later. Can you see what it is? That's right, knight to f3. Black forks the king and queen, and by moving the knight, the rook's attack is revealed against white's queen. Black sacrifices a knight, but gains a queen. After g takes f3, rook takes e1 check. Sacrificing the knight resulted in winning a queen for black. But not all sacrifices are immediately clear. Sometimes it's a true sacrifice where you can't exactly see the final outcome, but you have a sense it's good. In this position, white has a lot of firepower aiming at the black king. Notice all of white's pieces are either directly in the king side or control kingside squares. This is a good sign for attack. White could play queen to h5 and try to attack the h7 square, but notice that black could play g6, blocking this attack. Maybe white has an idea of how to break open lines to the enemy king, but white can't see all the way to the end. All white can see is the potential of a big attack against black's exposed position. Can you see a promising sacrifice? Right, bishop takes h7. White sacrifices a bishop in order to gain open lines of attack against black's castled king. If black refuses the sacrifice and plays king to h8, white will play queen to h5. White's queen lines up against black's king on the h-file. White will move the bishop on the next turn so the queen can check the king. So after g6, for example, or any other move, white will play bishop takes g6. The bishop opens up the h-file for the queen to deliver a check. After king to g7, white plays queen h7, checkmate. This is why black has to accept the sacrifice with king takes h7. White now plays queen to h5, delivering a check and activating the queen. After king to g8, the h-file is open for attack. White didn't see the whole idea through, but knows that once a sacrifice is made, you have to keep attacking. Which piece can join the queen on the h-file to threaten checkmate? That's right, rook to h3. Black cannot stop queen to h7 or queen to h8 checkmate on the next turn. Notice after f6, hoping to open up a window for the king on f7, queen h8 is checkmate, because remember, the knight on d6 prevents the king from escaping.